What is up, guys? Matt the Riff Master here. So I've just seen on YouTube, on Loudwire's YouTube channel, that the mixer for And Justice for All explains the missing bass. So I thought we'd watch it together, we would check it out, and we would get some answers once and for all. No? Once and for all? I didn't even think of that, and it just happened. That's okay. Anyway, there's been loads of people that have, obviously, their theories of what it was, and a lot of people are probably right, but we're going to hear it from the man himself who mixed it and who's going to explain it. So yeah, guys, let's do this. Let's check this out.
You know, we get called up to do And Justice for All and understand Metallica was my favorite band. I mean, you know, I wanted to take And Justice for All and make Master Puppets sound like a demo. I mean, that was my goal. But, you know, they wanted a different direction. They wanted more of a garagey direction. So what I can remember is I was working with my partner, Mike Barbiero. We get in and start mixing the songs. And Lars had a specific way how he wanted his drums to sound. He would actually bring in pictures of an EQ setup. And so I told Mike Barbiero, I said, Mike, why don't you work with Lars and get the drums the way he likes it? And once you get that, call me in. So they spent a lot of time getting the drum sounds and everything like that. And so I walk in, Lars goes, yeah, I'm happy, and everything like that. And I listened to it, and I said, this sounds like shit. I hate the sound. So I chase everybody.
At least he's honest, right?
I kind of changed the drum sound to make, you know, more what I was hearing. Then we put on the bass, the guitars, everything like that. And what was cool about Jason's parts, they were a perfect marriage with Hetfield's rhythm guitars. It was a great marriage. Worked out great. And so I'm getting the mix up and everything like that. Hetfield gives the thumbs up, so we decided to let Lars and everybody come in. So Lars comes in, and again, this is a long time ago. I'm trying to make sure I got the right memory here. And he walks in, he listens to it back a couple of seconds. He goes, he shakes his head. He says, stop tape. I said, what's the problem? What happened to my drum sound? And I think I basically said, you were serious? So we had, long story short, we had to get the drum sound the way he wanted. And I'm like, oh, God, here we go. And he goes,
oh, Lars.
Okay, now the bass. I said, great part. All right, I want you to drop the bass level down in the mix where you barely audibly can hear it. I thought it was a joke. So I did that. And then they said, all right, drop it down another 6 to 8 dB. I looked at Hetfield like this. I said, is this guy serious? And Hetfield went like this. Okay. So when that happened, I said, you know, the vision, again, I understand. It's their record. It's not my record. But, you know, I had again, I can't, at the end of the day, if the band wants something, regardless of what I think or say, it's their record. They have to have final say. I get that. But I was so pissed off the way this was sounding.
It's their record.
I called up my managers, and I said, I love this band, but their direction I'm not going to be happy with. Find somebody else to do this record. And at the time, Cliff Bernstein and Peter Mensch were managing the band. They talked us into staying with it and everything like that. And I'm saying to myself, why are you doing this? I didn't realize, obviously, with the Cliff Burton death, and the razzing, again, I wasn't around with Newstead when he was getting tormented, I guess. But I guess it was like a college prank thing or whatever. But I didn't understand the politics of that until later. And then I was unhappy. I mean,
Lars looks high as fuck in that picture. Oh my goodness.
I wish I would have said, you know what? When they leave, because they were on the Monsters of Rock tour, they would fly in from a helicopter to like come and improve mixes during that. I wish I spent a week or two after that just to mix it the way I heard it. At least have that. Because understand that the multi-track tapes had about 5 million edits on the multi-track. Which means you open that tape up today, chances are that whole multi-track is shredded. And I wish I would have mixed it the way I heard it. But here's the funny story. When Metallica got elected to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they flew us in. And so I get there. I think I was working in Canada at the time, so I flew in for the day or something like that into Cleveland. So I'm hanging out with Lars, and Lars comes up to me. We did have bass in the record, didn't we? I couldn't believe he said that. He said something about he was with his kids. Yeah. And I says, you're kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. And it was kind of funny because I was hanging out with Jimmy Page there, too. And I mean, I have so much respect for that band, you know. I mean, I just wish I could have mixed it the way I heard it. That's all, you know. Simple as that. And then when the Black album came out, and I says, okay, I guess they listened a little bit. But, you know, it is what it is.
There you go. From the mixer himself, he explains where the bass was in Justice. And like he said, he made some valid points. It's Metallica's album. They want to have it the way they want it to sound. And it's kind of always been sort of Lars and Hetfield in charge of that. You know, it always kind of has been, I feel. And it just turned out that way. It would have been interesting if it was a different way. I know some people have done YouTube videos where they have the enhanced bass on Justice, which, okay, gives you an idea, but I don't think it's quite the same as if they'd mixed it in the beginning with the bass audible. But everybody kind of has their dislikes and likes about it. Yeah, it would have been cool to have some bass, but then again, the guitars on that album are just absolute pure filth. Seriously chug, heavy, dirty guitars. So it kind of makes up for it, I guess. So if you're a guitar player or a fan of guitar, that's like a great album because it's just a lot of heavy guitar. I kind of felt sorry for him because he wanted to mix it his way, the way he wanted to. So I kind of feel sorry for him a little bit. He looked a bit sad. And he also looked like Leslie West. Maybe that was just me. But that's not really important. So guys, yeah, I thought we could share that experience together for some of you that might not have known, or some of you that might have found this interesting. It was interesting for me to hear from the mixer himself explaining the missing bass from Justice. Now we know. Now we have our answers, and maybe people can now let it rest. Either like it, dislike it, but just let it go. It was a great album. Justice is one of my favourites. It's heavy. Being a guitar player myself, I love all the heavy guitars. So the missing bass for me is not a huge deal because it makes up in loads of big fat guitars. So guys, let me know your thoughts on the Justice album, on the bass. Do you like it with no bass, or do you wish there was a bit more bass? Let me know down below in the comments. Like, share, and if you're new, subscribe. All that cool stuff. We love Metallica. We love And Justice for All. I love that guy's hair as well. And as always, guys, rock out, be awesome. See ya!